Hi everyone. So today is a big day. I haven't really wrote anything about it yet, but I'm going to Canada for a week and a half and I'm pretty excited, but I also I don't really know what to think because I'm kind of allowing this trip to kind of be free and I haven't really planned anything, which is so not the usual me. The only few vacations I ever have been on have pretty much been planned out to a T, and I've pretty much accomplished everything that the city had to offer within a few days. And so when I saw the opportunity for me to go to Canada, I took it, and I didn't want to do it the way that I normally did because I realized that in the past when I have gone other places and have planned out everything, it was really awesome to do all the touristy attraction things, but it was just really stressful, and I don't know if I even really saw the city or more just saw the commercialism that was being shoved in my face, and I'm kind of over that. It was cool the times that I did go. The only places I've really gone are, I went to Boston one year, which I actually really liked it there, and a couple of the things I did do were not commercially, although I did do the duck tour. That was pretty cool. I was still pretty impressed by that truck that could drive into the water. But I remember how I found this random tour of the North End, and we got to walk around and learn about how the Italian culture was in the city. And honestly, out of my entire trip, whenever I went there, that was the biggest impression on me. And it was not very long. I did a ton of other stuff, but I actually reference that part of the trip way more than any other thing that I did there. Everything else is just if anyone's been to Boston, then they know exactly what I'd be talking about, so it wasn't anything interesting. But the little oddball things that I do are the fun stuff. And I also went to Chattanooga, Tennessee one time, and same thing, I went and did all the touristy things, which were cool. I had never seen caves, but I don't hardly even talk about that trip because everybody that asks what I did, they either have seen it in magazines or heard about it or have done it themselves, and there was not really much that I did there that was new and exciting to other people to hear about. So obviously now things are a lot different, and ever since starting to live outside the box, I've been going places that I have no idea what to expect, and I don't even know where half of these places are before Jared tells me what they are. And I know I don't plan whenever we go to those, and I have so much more fun than if I were research the crap out of them. So I'm getting used to that, and I feel good about it because I'm super OCD when it comes to having control over plans and stuff. So I'm really proud of myself for kind of relaxing a bit and learning to just go with the flow and just live and stop thinking about how I'm going to live and actually do it. Yeah, so because of all of that, whenever I realized I was going to Canada, then I could have, took out all the maps and researched the crap out of everything. I'm not gonna lie, I have looked at a couple things. If I have some selections of TV shows to watch on Netflix, or extra time to look at the internet, I might look up a couple things, but I really have no idea what I want to do, and So to tell you about my trip, since I kind of just threw this out there, I have been training a girl from Canada for the past 6 months, and her husband is being relocated back to Canada. I guess they were supposed to stay like another year here, but the plans changed and suddenly they were told that they were going back to Canada. And I'm pretty bummed out because I don't like saying goodbye to people. I don't like change very much, so I was not like happy whenever I heard that she was going back to Canada. However, when she told me that they actually had to take an RV to go up there, and that they did take an RV one time before and it was pretty stressful. So she has 20 cats and a husky and a parrot and a daughter. I thought about how it was probably really stressful on her on the way down, and now it's probably going to be really stressful on her on the way up. And one thing I really like to do, like part of my lifestyle, is helping other people and trying to find ways to help other people live better. So I thought of it one night and I just threw it out there and I told her, hey, you know, what if I just came with you and like tried helping you with whatever you needed to do on your trip if you let me take a ride with you? And she said okay, and I was so shocked because I almost felt rude asking. Like, I have a hard time asking for things that I want, so it was really out of the ordinary of me to even mention it. And now we're like super excited. She's planned a lot of stuff. I don't even really know exactly what we're doing, but she knows a lot of the stuff we're doing. And I've been so welcomed by their family, and wow, I might cry. Sometimes I just don't really think people are that good, and I just get disappointed in how harsh the world is. And so I don't have a lot of friends because of that reason. I just don't really get close to people because most people are pretty shitty. I mean, no offense. So for them to like just accept my invitation to myself and really get excited, and like they're so excited to like show me around and do all this stuff, like it makes me feel better about the world, and it reminds me that there are good people still out there. So I'm not saying by taking on a random friend hitchhiker is making you a good person, but it's just the way that you do it, and I hope that they know that. Okay, well, I didn't plan on crying. Sorry about that. I'm pretty emotional, but anyways, so they should be here almost any minute now, so I just kind of wanted to like give you a heads up of what's going on, and I don't really know what exactly I'm going to see. This is what I know as of today. We are driving in a big ass RV. Don't really even know what size it is, but enough to fit 20 cats, 1 husky, 1 parrot, a teenager, a husband and wife, and a crazy me. And we are driving north to Ottawa, Canada. We are going through, I believe, Savannah, Georgia, and somewhere in, I think, Pennsylvania. I don't remember. I didn't write that one down. And we're going across the Blue Ridge Mountains. I think I'll have to put it in the details below. I think that's what they're called. I've never been to any of these places, so I don't really know what to expect. She kind of thinks I'm crazy because she sees it as like torturous for someone to drive for 5 days in an RV across the United States, but I think it sounds awesome, and I cannot wait to see what I see. And on the way there, I plan to try to figure out like what it is that I'm trying to do with my life. Like, I know that I want to help people, I want to inspire people, I want people to be better, and I want them to be happy, and I want them to see the world like the way that I see it. But I don't know how to do it yet, so I'm trying to figure that out. And, you know, if you have any suggestions, let me know, because that would be great. And I'm just going to think about that a lot. I have some old blog posts that I haven't put up, so I'm going to work on that too. And also, I've told her that we would do yoga every day, so hopefully I will have some yoga pictures or videos, whatever happens. I somehow managed to shove a yoga mat in my carry-on bag. And once we get there, then we have to like clean her house that has been empty for 2 years, and I'm like really actually excited about that. As you know, I was so pumped up about building this cottage, so I don't think she realizes how much I like painting stuff and weird stuff like that. But then I believe that we're driving to Toronto one day, and we're driving to Montreal. We'll see how much French I remember from high school. And then one last day, we're going, in Montreal we're going to see her family, so I'm excited about that. And we're going to one of her friends to celebrate Canada Day, which is like so exciting, because I don't really celebrate hardly anything, so I guess I'm celebrating Canada Day now. So yeah, so whenever she gets here, I'll definitely try to get some video of my fancy big-ass like caravan that we're going to be having, and keep you posted. And if you know of any places like near Ottawa that are really awesome, then definitely tell me, because I'll try to see if I can go. But the other key is, you know, as you know, I'm living outside the box, on the edge, and on a budget. So I hitched a ride there for free. I bought lots of protein bars to eat super cheap this whole trip, and I told her I have very little money for anything other than food. So I'll be buying food, and the rest is going to be up to like free parks, and I don't know. I'm really in it for the ride. I don't really want to go to like anywhere that's pricey, and I'm not really trying to buy my way into Canada. I just want to see it. So that's what's going on. And one thing I realized is that I had never really officially put a final video up of my cottage from 6 months ago now. So I'm just going to throw it in here, and I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about how I live. I'll actually probably post it on a separate video next, so it's not too long. But yeah, so if you wanted to see like how things have been going, it's been 6 months now, and honestly, I don't miss anything. I have no idea how. No, wait. No, I do miss being able to wake up in the middle of the night and go pee without having to like go through the grass. That's probably the only thing I miss. And running water. That's like filtered. That's it. But I kind of fixed that. So yeah, those are the only things. And then the other day I did have some bugs try to swarm in here. So okay, yep, those are the only 3 things that I missed. But I wouldn't go back to what I was doing for those things. And there's a lot of pressure on me right now, trying to break me from living this way, and I'm trying to figure out how to keep just being happy and doing what I'm meant to do. And so hopefully in the next week and a half you'll see a big difference. Alright, until next time, bye.